Welcome to a special moment in the college football calendar, the SEC Championship Game, the original conference championship game with a long history of classic moments and legendary performances. Welcome, folks, to Mercedes-Benz Stadium, home of the Falcons here in Atlanta, Georgia, as we'll see the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Texas Longhorns, taking on a playoff team from last year, the LSU Tigers. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. Team out there getting ready, and this is it, the battle for the conference championship trophy. Return starts from inside the 5. And the coverage team gets him down. Not much gained on that return. So the LSU Tigers offense comes on the field first today. And it comes down to this. After a brutal regular season schedule, all these teams have poured into it. And now one final showdown, Kirk. And one of these teams walks off this field tonight as conference champions.
Well, if you talk to these coaches, and especially the players, Chris, you get the sense that this game means a lot. Opportunity to become conference champs. And also, you win this game, who knows how it can impact you at that next step into the postseason. So let's see who the better team is and who's going to become the conference champ.
They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the 2nd and 3rd down coming up.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Back to throw. It's Van Buren. The pass rush closing in. Trying to create outside the pocket, but they've got him for a sack.
It just looked like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a bit too long that time. Allowed the defense to be able to get the pressure, and they come up with the first sack of the game.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Makes the grab. It's Green. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up. They bring the punter onto the field now. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. The Longhorns offense comes out for their first possession today. Let's check out the impact players in this game, Kirk. Guys that are going to have to step up and deliver. The teammates look to them. Coaches are counting on them today.
Chris, I think these are the guys that show the most consistency, and I think that's why we're showcasing them. And they're going to have to be able to step up and not only make plays, I think provide the leadership. Coaches told us all week that these are the guys that really are unique within this program, and hopefully they play well today.
Looking for a gap. It's Baxter. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
That's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fit, holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Here comes a handoff. Fighting off. Tackled after a 3-yard gain, so it sets up a 3rd and 7.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the 1st down.
Dropping back, it's Owens. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. They get the 3rd down conversion. 1st down now from the 37.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
That completion makes it second and medium. He's looking to throw. The pocket breaking down. Off target and incomplete. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Looking to throw it again. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Chris, that is textbook by this defense in man-to-man coverage. Nowhere to go for this quarterback. He's looking around everywhere to find an open man. By the time he figures it out, it's a sack for the defense.
Out comes the field goal team to give it a shot. This is a long way out. This will be interesting. They're going to trust the kicker from 57 yards out. Can he get it there? The field goal is good. It breaks the scoreless tie here, makes it 3-0.
Boy, this guy had plenty of leg here, too. Chris, you remember the days when a kick from 50-plus was a major accomplishment? Now these guys knock these out like they're almost automatic.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. Texas. Bringing it out, it's Watkins. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out, and they put something together in this drive. To throw, it's Van Buren. Grab down the middle, it's Barry. Refusing to be brought down before gaining first down yardage.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
That play was perfectly defended. You know, sometimes as an offense and offensive coordinator, you hit a ball, and it's time to mix some things up on what you show the defense.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Here's the snap, looking to throw. On the move now. Didn't see anybody open, just throws it away. And that's now going to bring up third down.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Quarterback rolling to his right now. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Creative running there. And he's wrapped up after a solid return. Split backfield here. Grab behind the line. It's Jackson. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that run. Now it's second down here. To the air, it's Owens. Gets made on the out route. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Longhorns.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
The extra point makes it a 10-point game. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
Texas.
They'll return it from inside the 5. Coverage team flying down there. Good job. They limit the return. Not much there. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Makes a quick catch. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. Pass caught. Second down now. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Grab near the sticks. It's Parker. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep...
Here's the throw deep downfield. And that will fall incomplete. They took a shot on what will be the final play of the first quarter. So Texas has the lead, Kirk, as we break here for the quarter. They jumped out to an early lead in that opening period. Let's take a quick look at the stats so far. Crucial stage of the game as we begin the second quarter. Is this one going to get out of hand? First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Caught over the middle. It's Graham. They move the ball to the 48 and earn a fresh set of downs. They bring him down, but the junior quarterback showing off the cannon. This LSU offense is moving quickly down the field. And they'll run it. Hand it off to the running back.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
Second down play coming up. And there's the handoff. It's just the middle, but gets stopped. That one goes nowhere.
Just great job by this defense defending this RPO. They sat back, and then they overcommitted to stop the run game, and it works out.
Dropping back. It's Van Buren. Looking for a man deep down the left side. Touchdown, LSU. He wins the foot race to the end zone.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Gibson. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. The Longhorns offense takes the field. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? Keeping it on the ground here. Past the 25. They bring it down to the 38, but that's good enough for a first down. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Solid run, tackled at the 45-yard line.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
And they get the conversion there. Set up now, first down at the 38. Longhorns have first and 10 here. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. Tackle made at the 21. This offense in great scoring position now. First and 10 play coming up. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. Nowhere to run. A corralling for no gain.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fix, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Tackle made quickly, but the team moves the ball to the 6, first and goal.
How many first downs is that on this drive? This defense allows 1 or 2 more drives like this, and they're going to be gassed by the third quarter.
They'll try to run it in on first and goal. 0 running room, stopped right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on first, makes it second down and goal from the 7.
I love that this defense is still fighting and still attacking. They're defending a first and goal play, and instead of just laying down and letting the offense score, no, they're not backing down. They get penetration, come up with a tackle for a loss.
Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. They've moved it to the 3. Now it's third and goal. Plus coverage now from the secondary. Third and goal, they'll try to run it in. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Texas. Conference championship pressure, they just grind away. Beautiful execution in that methodical drive.
Man, I can't think of a better stage than a conference championship to put together a drive like that. Moving the sticks, executing along the way, avoiding any turnover potential, and coming up with a touchdown. Great job.
Bringing it out, it's Watkins. And he's tackled at the 25, safe spot it would have been, and he left it in the end zone. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. The last possession, they really had the passing game clicking, moved right down the field for a touchdown. Scanning the field, it's Van Buren. Makes a quick grab. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. They beat the blitz there with the pressure bearing down from him. He just dumped it off to the back.
Yeah, nice job of just keeping his eyes downfield, because you're right, that pressure got to him in a hurry. Thankfully, the running back was right and
swarmed to the pass rush. A sack.
Well, the defense would not be denied on this play. They come up with a sack. The quarterback really didn't have much of a chance at all. Lucky he just held on to the ball.
This offense faces a second and 15. The O-line needs to regroup. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Looking to pass here on second down. Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call. Costly hold, nullifies the play, backs him up 10 yards. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Catch made on the left side. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain. Third down play for this offense. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Lets it fly to the wideout. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up fourth down. And here comes the punter onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. He'll call for the fair catch here. comes the opening play of the drive. They begin from the 33. Back to throw. It's Owens. Caught quickly. Eventually they tackle him, but what a spin move to earn him the first down. A new set of downs after that completion. First down. Looking to throw the football. Extending the play now. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Fires it to the wideout. Caught! He's wide open. Look out! They finally make the tackle, but he gets all the way to the 14. Longhorns lining up here on 1st and 10. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack. Well, this defense reeling after giving up that big play responds immediately with a sack.
Yeah, on the previous play, the offensive line did their job. They held up. Nice job in pass protection to give the quarterback time to make the throw. The very next play, the defense has had enough. This time they win the battle up front and get to that quarterback and come up with that sack.
Snags the quick throw. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
Well, when you sit back and play zone defense like this, what you allow is your defense to have eyes on the football. Here, they give up the catch, but you can see how they rally to the football. There's just nowhere to go for this slot receiver.
So it's third down, but out comes the field goal unit. They'll try to add 3 points before halftime. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. So the coach will decide to settle for 3 points here. Out comes the field goal unit. And that one's straight down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling for 3, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. They finally make the stop after a big gain, but that'll wrap up the first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Chris, massive expectations for this SEC championship, and it has not disappointed. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. And with that, let's send it back to Chris and Kirk and the much-anticipated conclusion of the SEC championship.
All right, Kevin, thank you. We appreciate the breakdown. All right, let's get the second half going now. The kickoff team is out there. Well, they thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and they bring the football to the 25-yard line. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. Already a 2-possession lead here. Let's see if they continue to call it aggressively to try to put this defense in a bigger hole. They start the drive with a quick throw to the right. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or 2 guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody. It allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
One of those critical third down plays coming up. Scanning the field. It's Owens. Looking for the wideout. Catch is made down the middle. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. Touchdown, Longhorns. They were not going to catch him that time.
And that That's what great teams do. Things are getting a little bit too close, so they go right down the field with just a few plays to put this game right back to having a comfortable lead.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
27, Texas. LSU.
Fields it just outside the goal line. The coverage team brings him down at the 26. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. And looking to throw now on first down. Contact as he let the ball go. Tackle made it at 41. That's a nice gain, getting closer to midfield.
Look at this, Chris. After that big gain and a first down, they're already at the line of scrimmage, ready to get this up-tempo offense cranking.
Moves out of the pocket. Going to try to use his legs here. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run. Offense right to the line, playing with tempo now. They look to throw it here on second down. Taking a shot deep down the right side. And the pass is dropped incomplete with it. Had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball. Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a fourth down. The ball near midfield. No punting team. The offense is going for it. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. Takes a one-handed catch. Wow, what a one-handed catch by the senior.
But this coach isn't holding anything back today. Plenty of time left, and the confidence to go for it is very telling in the faith he has.
Looking for a deep completion. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Chris, they come up with the incompletion, but I like the idea of stretching the defense. It can do so much to help out with your short to intermediate passing game, even affect the running game by making those safeties aware that you're willing to take a shot downfield.
They bring him down, but a nice play moves the football to the 31 and a first down.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
And the pass is incomplete. Second and 10 now from the 31 after the incompletion. Dropping back, it's Lewis. A deep shot to the left side. Tried to go very deep there, good effort, and now it's third down. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. On third down, he drops to throw. Back-to-back deep shots. And this is dropped. My goodness, he was wide open, took his eyes off the football. Side, what a catch. They bring him down to the 16, but they move the football into the red zone. First down. LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Lets it go quickly. The sophomore trying to make a play, but the on the throw.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's
intercepted right near the end zone. What a play.
Well, they come out of that nickel package. The move pays off, gives them an extra defensive back on the field, a little bit more speed and awareness, and it pays off with this big interception.
The Longhorns offense takes the field. They were up double digits at halftime, and they're just continuing to roll, building on the lead here in the second half. Tries the right with a quick throw. He makes the grab. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game.
Chris, what a play here by this receiver for a big game for Texas. And you think back over the years with Texas going back decades, I always think about running backs and, of course, quarterbacks. But There have been some receivers, Roy Williams and Devin Duvernay, guys like that. There have been others, but, man, plays like this is what you love to see and kind of creating that new legacy for Texas of having elite receivers.
And he's in the clear down the right side, end zone ahead. Touchdown, Texas. And the route is on. Conference championship on the line. This quarterback told us, this is my time to shine. This is my stage, Kirk, and he is delivering.
Well, anytime you see a performance like this out of a quarterback, it's like the stars are in alignment. The quarterback's doing his job. The play caller is seeing the defense and putting him in a position to have success. And let's not forget the line and the receivers, the job that they're doing as well. It's a dream performance so far by this quarterback.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
Texas.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. Dropping back, it's Holstein. Quick throw over the middle. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. Muscles past the defender. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Well, they're rewarded for going to this nickel package, getting more awareness on the field with that fifth defensive back, and a nice job of coming up with this interception.
Offense back out there trying to get something going. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
They'll run it here. And he goes nowhere. Stop pull behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, there you go, defense. Listen, it's not been a great day for these guys, but this time they stepped up and took out some of that frustration. Nice play.
But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up fourth down. So a field goal attempt coming up now. This will be a 46-yard attempt. Knocks that one right down the middle. And they add to their lead.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He's got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And here's the return from inside the 5. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. Let's see how this quarterback responds. Remember, an interception on the very first play of the last possession. Looking to throw. It's Van Buren. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down. Empty set now. 5 wide receivers. Second down. We're going to throw it. Grab down the middle. It's Green. And it's good for a first down to the 36. A new set of downs after that completion.
Well, there's no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense. You give up a big gain for a first down, and already you got to get lined up because here comes the ball again.
Second and 10 off the incompletion. Ball to 36 still. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. And he steps out after a nice return. What a momentum shifter this could be. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. This group has been rolling up double digits at halftime. They've just built on that lead here in the second. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
Well, I love this defense and how they're playing some man coverage. And let's face it, when you do that, it's a bit risky. You can leave your defensive backs out there on islands. But the good combination of good coverage with a good pressure on the quarterback, and you come up with sacks like this.
A short connection to the tight end here. They bring him down. That's a very solid game, but still well short of the first down. Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's third down. Caught behind the line. It's Washington. They go backwards on that third down completion. Sets up a fourth down. The Longhorns will bring their punt team onto the field. That takes a big bounce and rolls all the way into the... for a touchback. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. Here's the first play of the drive now from that 20-yard line. This drive is important. Last one, and an interception. Let's see it. And he's looking to make a big play downfield. Aggressive call, a deep shot on first down, but incomplete.
What a great job here by the defender on a deep ball downfield. One of the toughest things to do is get your head turned back, locate the football. He does it perfectly and bats it away.
They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there. Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10.
Boy, is this tough to deal with for this defense. Not only do you give up a big gain, but look at this. They're already at the line of scrimmage, about to snap the ball again.
And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure. Getting set. Here's second down. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. He escapes the pocket. Nothing open downfield, so we'll just throw it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
To throw, it's Lewis. Here's a fumble way behind the line of scrimmage. The offense able to fall on it and avoid the turnover. Got lucky that time. The offense stays on the field down multiple possessions. Easy choice. So Texas has the lead, Kirk, as we break here for the quarter. Hasn't been much of a contest so far, and the stats will reflect that. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to chip away at this lead. Trying for a fourth down completion. Pressure is coming. This football incomplete and a turnover on downs.
What a great job by this defense, really all game long. It's very fitting. Here we are now in the fourth quarter on a fourth down play. They step up yet again. Now you give the ball to your own offense, you work that clock, and you seal victory.
It's the running back in the flat. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Now the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Receiver in motion now. A quick throw out left, complete. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over him that time.
You know, what separates good defenses from great defenses is you're going to give up some catches. But what do you do after the offense makes the reception? Are you giving up much space? Are you giving up yards after the catch? Here, just a really good job by this defense. Yeah, they gave up a reception, but right there to make a nice tackle for a loss.
Well, here we go again. The field goal team is out there. This kicker's already got 3 makes in this game. And that kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. And that will extend their lead even further.
Chris, they get the 3 points, but looking back at it, 4th and inches. Pretty conservative call there. I really thought they would have gone for it.
They'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. That last possession, they got stopped on 4th down in their own end. Let's see if they can get it going this time. Back to pass. It's Lewis. And the sophomore, a little bit too much air under that throw.
It's just so hard in these late-game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn the clock as you go.
Important 3rd down play coming up. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. It's an out route, the catch made. To get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33. LSU getting set for the 1st and 10 now. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. On the move now. Using his legs on the scramble. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run. Offense right to the line, cranking up the tempo. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Short completion at the tight end. Finally make the tackle, but not before he crosses midfield. 1st down at the 44. This LSU offense is moving quickly down the field. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. Looking to scramble. And he'll wisely throw that one away.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime. Get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the 4th quarter. You don't want to give up the big play. Force them to throw underneath, tackle them inbounds, and keep that clock moving.
It's incomplete. There is a marker down on the field. Let's check out that call. Offense moving backwards after that holding penalty. Important 2nd down play coming up. Looking to throw. It's Holstein. Running out of time in the pocket. The QB throws his 3rd pick of the day. They get him down after a short return, but the takeaway sets up the offense at the 40. Well, that's college football. You're going to have your highs and lows. They had big expectations today, Kirk. They just fall short. Couldn't get it done.